A little while ago, I made a video titled The Death of the Western. That video went through the evolution of the Western genre as a whole. This video will go over the different subgenres that the Western genre had to offer. I'd recommend watching my video The Death of the Western before this, but it's not mandatory. Anywho, enjoy discovering some Western subgenres. TV Westerns are Westerns that were made for TV. With the invention of the television becoming increasingly popular in the early to mid-20th century, it was only inevitable that films would be made for the television. And with the Western genre being as popular as it was at the time, a huge amount of Westerns were made for the television. These Westerns were usually pretty simple, with plots that needed little to no intricate thoughts or writing. A good example is The Lone Ranger, which started as a radio show, but later moved to television. Spaghetti Westerns are Westerns that were made by Italian filmmakers. These Westerns are usually more historically accurate than TV Westerns. These Westerns became popular in the 1960s and died out at the end of the 1980s. Films like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly and Django were very popular and made spaghetti Westerns the most popular subgenre of the Western genre. These Westerns had complex stories, but still maintained historical accuracy. Western noirs are interesting, as they are a cross between Westerns and film noir. Film noir is a type of crime film that became popular in the early 1940s. A trademark of film noir is its signature black and white, which uses a lot of shadows. Anything that is even a touch too dark gets drowned in black. This black and white would be used in TV Westerns, creating Western noirs. So you could say that Western noirs are just a different style of TV Westerns, but both have their differences. The main difference, of course, being how the films look. Historical Westerns are Westerns that are about a specific historical event on the American frontier. For this reason, creativity, which is often used in Westerns, is very tricky to use. This doesn't mean that historical Westerns are bad, though. A good example of a historical Western is The Alamo starring John Wayne, which is an interesting and exciting film to watch. Neo-Westerns are Westerns that have been on the big screen for around 20 years, ever since Western media got popular again. These Westerns are simply the revival of the Western genre. The best example of a Neo-Western is Yellowstone, as it takes place in modern times and is being made in modern times. Another great example is the Red Dead Redemption franchise, as both the first and second game have been made within the last 20 years. And I can't forget to mention Red Dead Revolver, which was made almost 20 years ago. In conclusion, there are many different subgenres of the Western that are waiting for you to discover them. Hopefully I helped you understand these subgenres and made you want to watch and or play them. Thank you for watching. This is slasherfilms signing out.